Howdy folks, welcome back. It's me, Boss, and I'm playing some more Destiny 2. I have been playing quite a bit of Destiny 2 in the last couple of weeks just to see how it was performing. I know we had those little issues. Number one was the performance issue due to the fact that the clan roster wouldn't show up on PC, which meant it kept asking for the information, eventually which overrun the memory, which caused it to start leaking, or they call it memory leakage, but it meant it had to start prioritizing certain aspects, and which meant the game looked like it was losing frames. Then you had, once they fixed that, you had the stuttering issue. They fixed that and everything else seems to be working perfectly fine. I'm enjoying the game. I've done today. I'm doing this video on the early hours of Monday morning. You take consideration I had finished my shift on Sunday at 7 o'clock in the morning, and I didn't go to bed until lunchtime. I went to bed for 2.5 hours, then I had to go out shopping, then come back, and I did jump back onto Destiny 2 after having some food, and I did the Rat Pack quest and also the Nightfall, and that was absolutely fun. And I did that with the clan. That's the first opportunity I've had to play with some of the clan members. Every time I wanted to do a like a Nightfall or a raid, I still haven't done a raid. I won't attempt the raid, but every time they're going to do it, as I've had to go to work, or I've had to go and do something with my wife, so which meant it's cut me out of doing some of the some of the events with the clan. But this week I've decided I'm going to try to get at least some games with the clan, and I've done that today, so which is really good. I've got 3 characters on the go. I've got a hunter, a warlock, and a titan. And the hunter is at 296. The warlock is now 300, and my titan is 300. So you know, I've got some really good characters there, and I've got a gun, which is the Rat King gun at guess what, 305. Absolutely fantastic, top level. I've also done Crucible, which is really scary. I don't normally like playing Crucible, but I've been having a bit of fun. I've done it on my warlock and I've done it on my titan. I just haven't done it on my hunter yet. I feel that at the moment that the hunter is a little bit OP'd. It is OP, especially when it comes to using the Shadow Dancer, whatever we call it. It is slightly overpowering, so we need to address that. But I don't even really need to address that. I think they need to buff the other 2 characters. A lot of people are saying the same thing, but overall I've been enjoying myself. However, let's talk about the fact that if you're new to Destiny, that's no problem, you're okay, this shouldn't bother you. But if you're like myself, who has played the original on an Xbox One, or you've played it on the PS4 and you've now got on the PC, or you've played it on the Xbox One on PS4, the second one, the fact is that when your character can't, your how can we say, your ghost cannot remember certain aspects, like it cannot remember what a war mind is, it cannot remember what a taken is. So that was really weird, that caught me out. However, I suddenly had a theory about the game. As we know, in the first game, it started off, we had just been brought back to life with a new guardian, and we were there to defend the city and the Traveller against the Fallen and the Hive and all that. At the time, the Traveller had sacrificed himself and saved the last city of Earth. So in doing so, he was literally lifelessness. He created the Ghosts, which in turn created the Guardians. However, my theory is this. The theory is Gaul started to steal the light from the Traveller at the end of the game, didn't he? And this is what started me thinking. The light he was taking from the Traveller, I should say, wasn't light. Did you notice that? It was more like a dark orange colour. and that wasn't the light that you would normally get from the Traveller. So it made me think, what happened in the battle between the Traveller and the Darkness? And it dawned on me that it might have happened that the Traveller had been infected by the Darkness. Somehow they infected the Traveller, and because of this infection, the Traveller went dormant. He went literally closed into himself, shut down, created the ghosts, which created the Guardians, to protect the city, while the Traveller tried to fight this so-called infection, this dark light which was being put into him. So this is what I feel has happened. However, because of Gaul, who decided to try attempting to steal the light and land up stealing probably more the dark energy or the dark light, which was in the Traveller, which was making the Traveller ill, or it was causing him not to be able to revive himself. And because he'd done that and absorbed it all out, the Traveller is able to come back to life. And that's what I think happened. He came back to life and he destroyed that Gaul, or Gary as Cade 6 says, killed him and started to regenerate, or kind of heal itself. However, it's because of that massive big explosion, it's shot all its light across our own galaxy into the void, which the Darkness is there again. And it's awoken the Darkness because the Traveller is still alive. They thought they've dealt with the Traveller, but they haven't dealt with the Traveller. The Traveller is now back. So that was my theory. I feel that the Traveller was never ever dead. It just got infected, and what Gaul stole from the Traveller was not the Traveller's light, but an infection which the Darkness had put into the Traveller. That's what I'm feeling. Let me know what you think. Do you think that was true? And what was with the, as I said, the memory outage of not remembering what a war mind is and not remembering the Taken? What? Would that be due to the fact that he had the light taken away from him? Did that corrupt their data in his noggin? We just don't know. But overall, that is my theory. I feel like the Traveller was infected by the Darkness. That's what's happened, and because of Gaul taking out that infection, the Traveller is now able to repair himself and bring himself back to life, which is a really good news. Or is it? We just don't know. So let me know what you think. Do you think that was what happened, or do you think it's something else involved? So I'm going to knock this video on the head. However, if you haven't bought Destiny 2 and you've never played Destiny, I suggest you give it a shot. If you have played Destiny 1, yeah, come join us on Destiny 1.2, 1.5. Yeah, I agree with everyone else. It's not exactly a Destiny 2, but it is a follow-on. It's a really good follow-on from Destiny 1. It's more like an upgrade version of it. I really think what they've done to the game is absolutely fantastic, and they've learnt a lot from the Destiny 1, and they've incorporated into this game, and they've really incorporated it well. And to have over 60 frames per second on this game is absolutely fantastic. I love it. I really do love 60 frames plus. I'm running the game now in full screen windowless now, and I'm getting on standard, when I put it on, over 200 frames per second, because it's no longer on full screen. It's on full screen borderless, so I can able to look into Discord, because I've only got the one monitor. Once I get the second monitor, then that wouldn't be an issue. I can just play the game on one monitor and be able to do everything else on the second monitor. But until then, I have to play on window mode borderless. But it's still, you're still able to play the game. It fills up the screen, your monitor brilliantly. All you have to do is hit the Windows button, and you can then access the rest of your programs, which is really good. So I'm going to knock this video on the head, and I'll catch you all very soon. And until then, it's me, Impulse, signing off. Have a good day, folks, and bye from me.